Hi everyone, Hervin here. Today is April 7th, 2025, and in this video, I am going to share with you what I worked on today in our business. Now, for that to make sense, let me give you some context around our business. Yesterday, my wife and I, we were traveling back from Las Vegas. We were there because I attended a Day with Alex Hormozi workshop event. It was Alex Hormozi, 9 other entrepreneurs in a room, and Alex went around the room giving each of the entrepreneurs there, including myself, a specific tailored game plan for how to scale our businesses. If you're curious, by the way, what that game plan is, I made a video about it. It's in my YouTube channel. It's the video that I made before this one, so you can go and check it out. And today was the main thing that I worked on was thinking through how we are going to implement this game plan. So at the beginning of the day, we sat with our team, brainstorming ideas for what we needed to do to implement this game plan, how they felt about it. Then after that, my wife and I, we were thinking through what are the pieces that we need to implement first. So let me give you some context. The main idea of the game plan is we need to tweak our core offer so that it becomes more valuable for our clients, so that it's also simpler. So right now, if you go on our website, you could see here we have different software options. And then we have different service options that people can buy. So like, for example, we could have a client who buys our automations. We could have our clients who buys our software that has our automations, and our ad launcher, which includes our advertising templates, makes it easy for our clients to launch their ads in like 3 clicks in 3 minutes. And then on top of that, they can get access to a client success manager. They could get access to ads consulting, where our Facebook ad experts gives them consulting on their ads over email, or they could even manage their ads for them. So we have all of these services. So one of the things that Alex Hormozi said is like, you want to simplify all of these things instead of selling them as like separate things and like having this menu of things that people can pick from. Just remove everything and only sell what gets people the best results. And for us, what I came to the conclusion that the thing that we need to sell is the automation plus ads launcher, and include all of these services bundled up together and change the way we do things. So instead of right now, ads consulting plus ads maintenance, if somebody buys this, what happens is that we manage their ads, but we do it on the back end without them seeing it. Instead, like our Facebook ad experts, they look at the advertising account for the client once a week, and they make the decisions of what to do, what to change. And then they email the client saying like, hey, your ads are doing great, so we didn't change anything. We are going to monitor them next week and just see how they're performing. Or your ads weren't doing that well, so we made the changes and we use new pictures and so on. And so that's how it's happening right now. So we need, instead of doing that service on the back end, we need to bring that to the front end and show that we're doing that to the clients. And so we would do the ads maintenance on a call with the clients. So long story short, we need to change the way our client success team is meeting with a client so that they could do that ad maintenance piece with the clients on a call. On top of that, so this is one-on-one support from a client success manager once a month, we need to change that to once a week. So that right there, this is something else that we would need to change, going from once a month to once a week. And so on top of that, then we need to figure out how to market our service. So this is the idea that I came up with. I drew this marketing plan right here. This would be the funnel. So the main way we would acquire clients is through advertising. So we would have an ad that goes to a landing page, and then they schedule a call. And then that sends out reminders and automations to get people to show up for the call. Anyway, I'll walk through this. So this is the marketing piece of it, which I drew this out today. But I was thinking, should we start with the marketing side of things and start attracting new clients with this new offer where we're meeting with our clients once a week, and we're doing the ads maintenance? And we would do that for the new clients, but for the old clients that we have, we still keep on doing the same level of service that they're currently getting, and we are meeting with them right now once a month. And anyway, it would be so confusing to keep track of who's who has what service, and then for our client success team to have some clients that they're meeting with once a month and some clients that they're meeting with once a week. So I didn't think it would be a good idea to start with the marketing and start attracting new people and start trying to sell the new package. Instead, I thought it'll be best to focus on our current clients right now. So we need to switch on over our current clients from the service that they have, which they could have any of these, like they could either have any of these software options, and then maybe they also have any of these add-ons. So there could be clients like that who have software plus add-ons. On top of that, in the past, we used to have different pricing options. So you could see here, this is our current pricing options: automation plus Ads Launcher, automation plus Ads Launcher plus AI. And then you can see here, this is an old pricing page that had our old prices in there, started growth agency. And without taking the time to explain how everything worked, it's confusing because we have a lot of clients that are on this current pricing. We have clients that are in our old prices. Then we have even prices here that are unlisted. So we have clients in different pricing that have different pricing packages. It's confusing. And so we want to streamline everything, simplify our billing. And so we think that the best place to start, instead of trying to market this new core offer to new clients, bring this out, roll this out to our current clients. Now, like I mentioned, it's confusing because we have people that have packages that are all over the place. Like we have people that are paying old prices, even older prices, current prices. And so I think like just getting everybody on the same page, or at least if they're not interested in switching to this new model, maybe just grandfathering them into the way that they have things now, but like offering them this. So the reason why we want to do this is because, number one, we want to increase. So if we tweak the core offer to meet with our clients once a week, do the ads maintenance with them on the call, it would increase, the idea is that it would increase the perceived value for our clients, and it would increase retention. Lately, we've had some clients that have left for our competitors. And so I think this would be a way for clients to see like, wow, this is even more value than we're used to receiving. And maybe that because of this change, they'll like our service more and they will want to stay with us for longer. So that's one of the reasons why we want to do this. Another reason is because we want to simplify our operations for our client success team. So I don't want us to get to a place where we have clients that we're meeting with once a month, and then we have clients that we're meeting with once a week. We want everybody to be on the same cadence, on the same rhythm, where we're meeting with them consistently once a week. It'll also allow us to forecast how many client success managers we would need per client. I mean, for however many clients that we have, so that we can assess like, can we handle more people? How many more can we handle? Or do we need to stay the same, or do we need to grow? That's the idea. On top of that, we want to simplify our billing as much as possible. So right now, as I mentioned, that we have clients that have different packages, whole packages, current pricing options. So it's a little bit of a mess. If we can simplify that, it'll make our lives a lot easier. We also want to see if there's an opportunity to upsell our current clients. So because we're offering this new level of service, this new core offer, I'm wondering if there are current clients that just have our software options who would be interested in getting this new high touch service. So that would be great if we can upsell some of our current clients into a higher level of service and it will also help them tremendously, because meeting with our client success team once a week would just super increase their results. So that would be ideal as well. And so the idea here for how we want to implement this is that I would be meeting with each one of our clients one-on-one. And this idea came from Alex Hormozi. When I talked to him, he made a big announcement to his people saying back when he had a gym, he made a big announcement one time where he raised his price, he tripled his prices. And so he made this announcement to everybody. He said like, hey, we're tripling our prices. We want to give you a trial for what this new service is going to look like. And then at the end, if you decide this is not for you, you're more than welcome. Like, you don't need to continue. By the way, I'm happy to meet with all of you about it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to meet with you one-on-one and talk to you about it. So he met with all of his gym members one-on-one. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, this would be a good opportunity for me to meet with everybody, see how I explain this new service so I can get better at it, so that when it comes time for me to sell it to other people, then I could have had already experience doing that. On top of that, maybe if there's an opportunity to upsell our current clients into a higher level of service, maybe I can spot that on a call. So this is going to take me a little bit of time. It's going to take a while, but this is the idea that we want to implement. It's just figure out how to bring up our current clients to this new level of service before we even go out into the marketplace to try and get new clients. And another thing too is that, how we plan on implementing this is that we currently have our list of clients. We want to separate them into batches based on the current pricing options that they have. And then we want to email the certain batches. So like email batch 1, for example, the certain group of people that have a specific package, have them like make the announcement on the email, say, hey, you know, we're increasing our level of service. Here's what we're doing. If you're interested in this, schedule a call, something like that. Or like schedule a call to find out more details. And then from there, once they schedule a call, they get put into a workflow that is going to remind them to show up for the call. And in that workflow, they're going to receive emails to get them to watch an explanatory video that says like, hey, here's what the changes are, here's how it applies to you, things like that. So that is what I am thinking. This is what the idea here to implement this plan to get people to raise their level of service. Once we do that, which is going to take a while, maybe a couple of weeks, a few weeks to get everybody moved up to the new level of service, then we can start considering how we are going to then do the marketing side of things. But yeah, I mean, I know today is not the most exciting video. It's pretty confusing. We have a lot of things that we need to do, but that's internally how I feel. I'm like, okay, we have this plan. How do we put it into action? And we were like, okay, let's go and start marketing. Wait a minute. Like if we did that, we then would create chaos because it would make our operations more complex. So we need to simplify things before we move forward. And that's kind of where we're at. Okay. Thank you all so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.